We move like shadows in the static. No map, no cap, pure automatic. The market twitches, we cause a panic. Unpredictable, cold and cinematic. Jesus saved 77 in stealth. Melissa one love, all heart, all wealth. Alexandra G got the charts on melt. R.S. Miller got the rhythm felt. Heart with the heart, no strings attached. All set, locked in, pressure matched. Frank the tank, bringing the crash. This ain't luck, this is system hacked. We rise from code, from flame, from glitch. Crack the norm, then flip the switch. No one knows what will ignite. Wildcard bloodline, born to fight. Oh, we burn untamed. Oh, you can't name this game. Wildcard Wednesday, break the frame. The edge where silence screams. Buck got bounced like broken dreams. Piper pipes in with deeper schemes. BC pork cart flips whole regimes. Maybe a bandage bends the time. Polyrhythms lace the spine. We don't ask, we realign. OC guy with the slanted lines. Chart brand codes on our fingertips. We spit signals, break your scripts. Run on instinct, edge of cliffs. One wrong move and the whole thing shifts. We rise from code, from flame, from glitch. Crack the norm, then flip the switch. No one knows what will ignite. Wildcard bloodline, born to fight. Oh, we burn untamed. Oh, you can't name this game. Wildcard Wednesday, break the frame. Hate random with precision scars. Moving like meteors through trading bars. Alumni flame in a world of sparks. We don't trend, we tear the charts. No rules, no leash, no end. We turn breakouts into bends. We don't hedge, we transcend. Where the wild cards walk, time bends. From the edge of doubt, we summon heat. Calculated chaos in every beat. You chase the trend, we are the beat. Wildcard Wednesday, never repeat. We rise from code, from flame, from glitch. Crack the norm, then flip the switch. No one knows what will ignite. Wildcard bloodline, born to fight. Oh, we burn untamed. Oh, you can't name this game. Wildcard Wednesday, break the frame.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trend, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode.
Do you feel? Do you feel? Do you feel the vibrations? Vibrations. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. Sunday through Thursday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Piper Academy Network. I am Lunar Beaches Crypto, and it is Wild Card Wednesday. Thank you all for joining me. I see a lot of you coming over from the Billy Goat Tales. I did not get a chance to participate, really, in the Billy Goat Tales. It's not often that I do have the chance to do that. So, unfortunately. But perhaps, maybe New Ventures will be able to make that a thing. but that's going to take time. Good vibes only, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, we have one big beautiful bill has passed the Senate, heading to Trump's desk. We're going to go over the big, beautiful bill and its potential implications. According to the left-leaning ChatGPT. Not really. I think I've trained mine pretty well to be fairly neutral. Because I'm pretty neutral. I don't really gotta push any biases on my ChatGPT. As a matter of fact, I asked it to describe what it thinks based on our conversations, what my political leanings are. And it said, I am a socialist. Just kidding. It said I'm a social libertarian, which I think is just fancy words for saying I have a very live and let live mentality. I don't really care what other people do. And I also want smaller government. Yeah, that's it's a lot of stuff. But anyways, just a little bit about myself. Whenever you do the Trump voice, I'm going to do squats. Whatever it takes, if it takes the Trump voice to get you to do the squats, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. The squats. You do the squatting. The big wide squat, and we're gonna make JD Vance look you in the face and ask you, are you even can you even say thank you? Are you even thankful? I don't know. What did he say? I think that's what he something along those lines. I can't remember. JD Vance, what he said. Have you even said thank you once? Have you even said thank you once? What's going on, everybody? How you all doing? Welcome, Madhouse. Welcome to the show, Madhouse. You guys are going absolutely insane. Absolutely love it. Thank you all for joining. Let's go ahead and say good evening to everybody. Good evening, all set. Good evening, Kelly. Good evening, Alexandra GGG, the Mod Boss, the Mod Queen, the Mod God. Alexandra G, thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. Join the Piper Academy Discord today. You can't really see my eyes at all. I guess you don't really have to see my eyes, but that's okay. Thank you, Alexandra G. I had a pretty decent day. Had a coworker just up and leave today, so there's that. That's two in the past 2 weeks. That's kind of crazy. It's never happened before, but that I've seen personally, but kind of crazy. Good evening, Jesse. Gluck. It's like a Goofy from Mickey Mouse. Good luck. That's what I think of every time I read your name. No offense. I love you, Jesse. Jesse, good luck. Johnny December. What's going on, Johnny December? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening, Duality C. Good evening. Oh, all set. I think I already said all set. John Germain. What's going on, Johnny Germaini? How you doing? How you doing, Melissa? One Love. Did you hear yourself in the new Wildcard Wednesday track? You should have if you were here on time. Don't worry. We'll play it again because it's Wildcard Wednesday and we do what we want around here on Wildcard Wednesday. Lasers go. Pew, 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 pew. anyways, what's going on, lasers? Hope you're doing well. Harp. All right. Have we got everybody yet? Good vibes only. Trade Intuition in the house. What's going on? Trade Intuition, bingo and a bango. Dream Tanks TV Wednesday. Somebody explain the Madhouse. Look at this. This is what working out. You probably can't see it because of the light. This is what working out in the sun all day, every day does. When you wear a wedding band all day. I don't know if you can really see the tan line, but it's there. All day, every day. And look at this. Oh yeah, it's like I'm still wearing my watch. This is what it's like to work outside. Probably see it better back here. Look at that. Atrocious. I would show you my feet, but I know a lot of you are weird. So I won't do that. What's going on? Someone explain to Dream Tanks. We're a little mad around here, okay? So we go by the new trading day. That's what I was trying to get to. We go by the new trading day around here. Now, my show is in America, but it's also a global show. It is on the YouTubes, and we do have people literally from Europe and Australia, and sometimes the Middle East, and sometimes, in the Asia region show up. So we've got a little bit of everybody in this time slot. So most of the world is already on Wednesday, okay? It's not until the end of this show that America is officially on Wednesday. We're the only ones. So, oh well. But it's a little mad. So we go by the new trading day. That's just how I explain it. If it's a new trading day, that's what we go by. And in crypto world, it's a new trading day. So, huge, baby, huge. It's the most big, beautiful bill. Thought the BBB had to go back to the house. That was yesterday or 2 days ago, one of the two. But it passed the Senate. The new reformed bill went through the Senate and passed today by one vote because it was a tie. We had a 50-50 tie in the Senate. And when you have a 50-50 tie in the Senate, the vice president breaks the tie. And that vice president is J.D. Vance. And J.D. Vance, of course, voted in favor of the president's bill. So, there you go. Chaztown, my man, things are getting spicy. What's going on, Chaztown? Yeah, man, things are getting very spicy. Thank you for being here. I should have some background music playing, shouldn't I? What do you guys think? There's another version on here. This one specifically. So I added maybe a bandage. I know it's maybe a band-aid, but that's this little inside thing. I added maybe a bandage to the alumni, to my chat GPT, and apparently that's the only one I wanted to mention in a song. He's the only one that it wanted to mention in this song, but it was a banger at the same time. So I was like, man, wish I could just reproduce this exact song, but with different lyrics that include the rest of the alumni. I don't know how you do it, LBC. I did 5 hours of yard work yesterday and I'm burnt, plus kind of wanted to die. Yeah, it's I mean, when you do it for so long, I guess you just learn how to handle it every year. I mean, man, the days before liquid IVs, stuff like that, those were more brutal. But I don't know. When it sucks when you're really just sitting in one spot when you're at a job. You're not just going from house to house to house like the cleaners do. They get to get in their truck and get in the AC every 30 minutes to an hour or so. Whereas, I'm doing more technical work, so I could be on a job anywhere from 30 minutes to 3 hours, or longer. And today was one of those days where from 1 to 4, I was in the sun. I was just baking. But yeah, take care of yourself, LBC. I'm doing the best I can, man. I drink plenty of water. I'm fine. The only thing that would ever concern me when it comes to working out in the heat is what do you call it? Skin cancer. Working out in the sun. That's the only thing that bothers me. Potential for skin cancer. Let's read the big, beautiful bill. As by ChatGibbet. ChatGibbet. So what the bill does, it extends and expands Trump-era tax cuts, makes 2017 tax brackets permanent, hurting tax revenue by roughly $4 trillion over 10 years. So this is where they get the whole, the budget's going to go up trillions of dollars over 10 years because the government's not going to bring in as much revenue because they're cutting taxes. And that's how it goes. But they're not really cutting taxes, at least not for the middle class and poorer people, because it's just an extension of the current tax code as far as your income tax. So they were set to sunset, I believe in 2026 or later this year, even one of the two, maybe at the beginning of 2026. They were set to sunset, which means they were going to, this is where the whole, your taxes were going to raise by 68% narrative came from, is that, it would just revert to the taxes that were in place prior to Trump's tax cuts in 2017. So that had a sunset on it, which means it was going to, they didn't make them permanent. So because of that, it became an issue that they had to deal with this budget. So, and I don't really know why they're calling it a big beautiful bill, because I'm pretty sure it's just an omnibus bill, so it's just like a spending package. It's all. It's literally the budget. They're just doing the budget. Well, anyways, introduces new deductions, overtime, tips, senior benefits, state and local taxes, SALT, and auto loan interests. So removing taxes on overtime and removing taxes on tips, and these are federal taxes that they are removing. States can still implement these taxes if they want, and there's like a 7.65% tax on tips, I believe, through some other type of taxing system that I believe this sticks around, but also based on the state. So senior benefits, state and local taxes, and all that stuff. Adds $5 trillion in borrowing capacity, meaning it raises the debt ceiling by $5 trillion. Now, libertarians like Ron Paul and Rand Paul were very against this, of course, being the budget hawks that they are. You would which of course, I mean, you're just playing, you're just kicking the can down the road when you add $5 trillion to the debt ceiling. Now, the idea is that it's going to unlock all this capital, it's going to unlock all this growth, and that the growth will outpace the spending. And so, therefore, the government would bring in more revenue and be able to start paying off the debt. That's the idea. Personally, I disagree with it. I think just cutting spending, not doing the tariffs, cutting spending, unlocking capital, unlocking Bitcoin, getting that push through Bitcoin and crypto, just unlocking the financial system, innovating the financial system with crypto. And I mean, I'm fine with the border stuff, because you need border security. Everybody needs border security. What I don't really care for, removes the AI preemption clause. So the Senate struck the provision limiting state-level AI rules for 5 to 10 years. You're gonna have to look more into that because it says they struck the provision limiting state level. So my original understanding was that they were going to let states regulate AI how they want. That's why it says state level AI rules. For me personally, I think that should probably be more of a federal thing. Just because I don't know. I feel like AI needs to be. I think we need to have some smart and maybe not super strong regulation, but just it needs something to kind of keep it in some guardrails so we don't get, Peter Thiel's wet dream of transhumanism anytime in the near future. Okay, I don't want that. I don't know if you want that. I mean, if you want that, then sure. But personally, no, I'm not a fan. What this means: debt surge. This is according to ChatGPT. Adds approximately $3.3 trillion to instead roughly $5 trillion to the national debt over 10 years. Cuts to healthcare and nutrition up to roughly 12 million Americans risk losing coverage for aid. Tax breaks skew the wealthy. Benefits favor higher income earners. Critics say it's a, quote, wealth transfer. I'd have to dig into that. State power retained. AI regulation stays with states. No federal override. Yeah, I'm just not sure how I feel about that one in particular. I almost feel like that should be a nationwide type of deal on AI, just because AI is available to everybody. And yeah, I don't know. I want AI innovation, but I also don't want it to get out of hand. What happens next? To the House. Okay, so you were right. So must vote on the Senate's updated version. Speaker Johnson targeting before July 4th. So you're correct. Whoever said that earlier, it does have to go back to the House, apparently. I didn't know that. Why would it? I am a bill, or whatever the song is. I'm pretty sure government can get complicated sometimes. Okay, so the Senate passed their revised version of the bill, and now it's got to go back to the House for them to approve it. But okay, so Congress passes the bill, to the Senate. The Senate then looks it over. They make their modifications to it that they want. They throw it back to the House. The House either agrees or disagrees. They vote on whether or not they like the new bill. Does it go back to the Senate then? I guess if there's any disputes or differences, maybe it would go back to the Senate. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. Republican pinch. GOP in House divided. Fiscal hawks versus Trump aligned majorities. Another Senate vote likely. If the House makes changes, Senate may have to vote again. So there you go. And then talkie points for my show, which we went over all of it. Cool. So yeah, I don't know. All I know is that it's a big, beautiful spending bill, and or in my eyes, big, ugly spending bill. But yeah, yes, I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. There we go. We are post-singularity already. Strap in. What? 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 How about Neuralink? That's kind of crazy and cool. And part of Alex Jones's worst nightmares. Well, used to be. Now he's part of the club, so he doesn't mind it so much. Bitcoin, what are we doing? We're sitting at $106,133. We have 30 minutes left in the hour. We are hovering around the golden pocket. This is an extension fib. Yep. Go ahead, get rid of that. And let's pull a retracement fib. I thought I was going to play that song. There we go.
The shadows twist, we ain't on scripts, we glitch the list. Alumni deep, we don't resist, we crash the game, then break the fist. Volatility's a symphony, maybe a bandage with a symmetry. Polyrhythms and the prophecy, we chart chaos like a server scene. No blueprint, we live off pivot. Unseen hands, we bend and flip it. Bitcoin breathing in the mist, wild card born, marked by the risk. We rise from the dark, no map, no name. Crash through the charts, ignite the flame. Unknown, untamed, can't lock us down. Wild cards ride where the world might drown. Can't stop now. We burn too loud. It's Wild Card Wednesday, flip the crown.
Alright, that's all I'm playing. That's all you get. I have peers here. Cannot believe you just saying I'm just a bill suddenly. I don't feel like the oldest in the chat. No, I mean, you know. I mean, if 77 means your birth year, then I'm only 10 years younger than you. So, I mean, who doesn't remember the Bills song? I mean, especially if you grew up in the 90s, we were probably the last generation that watched that. Probably the last generation to have the... Actually, I have heard of teachers still pulling out tube TVs on carts, even these days. And it's just kind of crazy, but I don't know. You guys are amazing. Out 71, my birth year. Oh, then what's with the 77? 71. So you're 16 years older than me. That's okay. Because we all get there one day. God willing. Ain't that right? God bless, Jesus saves. Alright, so yeah, still looking. Let me get rid of this because this was just for last night's show. Alright, so our money flow sitting on our Chart Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Shout out to Chart Prime. Check out Chart Prime, link in the description box down below. It's this amazing indicator package that comes with all these amazing features on the markets. Wait, what's it called? What up, JR? How you doing, bro? Bro, I don't get notifications in Discord. Well, I should start adding everybody in the Discord, I guess. It says, so what happens is, it's actually kind of funny. So I'll get 2 different notifications for the show. Actually 3. I'll get a notification when I schedule the stream. So as soon as you schedule the stream, it does it for Alexo's streams too. Whenever he schedules his stream, I get a notification saying that Piper Academy is going live, and I'm like, not live yet. I don't understand. And then, so you'll get it. Typically, I get these streams set up within 30 minutes to an hour from the start of the stream. Most of the time. Sometimes I get it in just like 5 to 10 minutes before the stream. But, so I'll get that notification then, which is when you schedule the stream, not when I'm actually going live. Then I'll get a second notification from the Lunar Beaches Discord after the stream, saying that Piper Academy is live. Mind you, it's the same bot. The Piper Academy Discord uses the same bot that I use in my Discord to notify people of when YouTube streams start. So it's kind of funny how that works. You think BTC is going to roll over? It already did roll over. It already did roll over. And right now it's getting a bounce, pulling from this swing level here. It is a swing level on the 1 hour. And you got the push up, the pull back, and then the push up. Okay? So from low to high, really this high, because you got a pullback, and we still just hovered around here. Got a rejection, pull back to the 0.382. You can go to this high as well. We land right on that 0.382. Do not close below it and are pushing off of it. And look at the Prime Oscillator Pro Plus just getting all choppy here on the 1 hour. Typically, we're seeing some buys pick up as prices moving down. Ooh, what's that one chart we were looking at? I haven't looked at it this week. Rollover? No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking that we were going to push higher. It's taken us a little bit longer than I anticipated to make the push higher, but I still think we are on track to make that push higher before the potential of another dip. Now, just looking at the heat map, you can see most liquidity is resting above us. There's a little bit of liquidity below us. Can I scroll this? Thank you. All right. There we go. So we got, quite a bit of liquidity both below and above us. Maybe we come down and sweep this before we push to the upside, or the exact opposite happens, is we push to the upside and then come and push to the downside. Now I come over to CoinGlass because I like this new legend chart that they have going on here. Try it now. Oh shoot, the sun is already coming up. Jesse, go to bed, bro. I gotta log in. Boo, 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 boo. How's everybody's day? Hope you all had an amazing day. An amazing Tuesday. Oh, Lord. Too much. Too much heat. Too much heat in these sheets, bruh. All right, so clearly the liquidity is above us. You got some stacked cells above us. Oh yeah. And look at us. We're pumping right now, bruh. Pumping right now. I was questioning if we would come down here before we push to the upside because of the imbalance. We do have a bid down there. I don't know if it's big enough for it to come pick up. This one's bigger down here at about 102.290. So, but most of the liquidity is sitting above us right now. So, and with the passing of the spending bill, the market's going to start pricing that in, which is kind of bullish, I think. But what I want to look for here, look, we're breaking out right now. What are we doing? Why are we not trading live? Do we start trading live the Asia session? It's usually pretty boring, but sometimes it can hit. Let's go ahead and turn on our sessions indicator. If I can find it. Why is it? Why are you all the way down here? Okay. Trend fusion trending to the upside. Our true 7 is pushing to the upside. Did get some clipping in here, so slow down, but still pushing to the upside. Let's go ahead and put an anchored fib on here at the start of Asia. So we did get a push down, a sweep of the previous daily low already. We already got a sweep of the previous daily low and the New York low. So that is one piece to the puzzle for these session trades. Push down, break up, back test. We can see at this point in time, we push up, break the zero line on the trend fusion oscillator. We get the pullback. We also hold the zero line, and the true 7 is above, and our money flow is kind of flat, starting to push to the upside. But once that holds and we get that break back above and consolidate on the anchored VWAP from the start of the Asia session, we could go long from there and then target either the 830 price or a fair value gap in here or an order block up here or the New York Open, yesterday's New York Open, which is probably what I would target because we have some equal highs over here. I mean, that is just liquidity waiting to get taken. And that looks like that is where this is probably heading right now. Might get there overnight. Boom, 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 boom. Now be careful as we do approach this sell-off zone in here, this sell-off zone in here. We could get another pullback, a pretty hefty pullback, if that anchored VWAP trends to the upside and we can hold the high here, then we could be a nice entry for a continuation long. This is on the 5. Let's go to the 15. Now I would be looking for this downwards trend to break. We have these two highs here. Let's go ahead and turn on a volume C. This is one thing you want to kind of mark off. We did get a little bit of a spike in volume here, right at the top of this level here. So that is going to be a swing level for me. Okay. Spike in volume here. That's going to be a swing level, but that is a downward swing level. So we push down. We get another spike in volume right here where we push down. So that level is where that liquidity is, and that's where those equal highs are. We can see a big spike and the push down. So we want to see this thing break, sweep these highs, potentially pull back on top of the trend line, on top of this previous consolidation range. Boom, boom, 106,336, and then continuation to the upside. That's what I would like to see overnight. Economic calendar tomorrow is Wednesday. We've got nothing tomorrow, which is actually typically better for easier trades. We can take a look at the volatility index, see how we're looking over here. We are pushing to the upside, so could start seeing some more volatility, or start to see some volatility pick up in the markets. Bitcoin dominance still coming. It got a nice little bounce because, you know, we've been mostly sideways on Bitcoin, which means sideways and down on Bitcoin, which means it's going to be the altcoin market is going to pull back even more than Bitcoin. Therefore, you're going to get an increase in Bitcoin dominance. USDT also saw a little bit of an increase today. So far this week, it has been pushing to the upside. It has swept the highs. Now we just want to see this thing freaking roll over, okay? USDT dominance. S&P 500 still looking good. Look at these spikes in volume on the S&P. These are end of day trades right here. If you ever want to trade the NASDAQ, just split the day in half. You can find pretty much 2 trades every single day on the NASDAQ, and this is the S&P 500. But either way, every single day. It's usually at the beginning of the day, somewhere in the first half of the day, between 9:30 a.m. Well, I guess 9:30. What time does the market open for me? 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 a.m. because an hour before is when the futures markets open, cash markets. An hour before, and then to about 11:30. Then there's a lunch period. Wall Street. You can tell them from South because I said Walmart, they have Wall Street. You know what I mean? You got Wall Street going on lunch. You know, between 11:30, 1:30. Then you typically see a lot more price action after 1:30, and typically in that lunch window is when you get your setup, your liquidity building setup for the PM session. So there you go. Free liquidity. I hate lunch period. Dang pigs, go eat. I didn't think futures closed. Futures do close actually. Let me try to Futures close on weekends until Sunday open. Till the Sunday market opens 4 p.m. Yeah, so they close from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then oh, I gotta go to a previous day. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Yeah, I guess it's just that one time period from 4 to 6 is when futures close for the ES, for the stock market. They gotta get there. They gotta do their, backroom deals, you know? They got to do their backroom deals right after the market closes. What's going on, RS Miller? Thank you for being here. Okay, gotta go get lightning getting closer. Oh, be safe, RS Miller. It's that time of year. I just watched Twisters over the weekend. You know, like the new Twister movie. Not terrible. Not terrible. Maybe could have been better. Probably could have been better. But not the worst. Not the greatest. But the original, when it comes to acting, the original wasn't that great either. The storyline was a little better. The older one, but I mean, it was just a classic because it was a tornado movie. And it was a pretty cool concept. But anywho, the Russell 2000 pushing to that upside, meeting some resistance. So if the Russell can get breaking, then the crypto can get breaking. So let's go Russell, particularly the altcoins, because that would mean we're seeing total risk appetite, risk off sentiment in the markets, which means altcoins, anything that's deemed to be higher risk, tends to see more money come into it. I think I'm going to get my breakfast and then brush my teeth and then going to sleep, or I'm going to the beach and take a swim and then lay the wall day on the beach in the sun. Gotcha. We will get there. Check out Piper Academy. Go to sleep, JR. You can't even type right. I love storm movies. We never get storms here in South Central. Oh, man. I love storm movies, too. Depends on the storm, but I do typically love storm movies. Well, not really depends on the storm. Depends on the movie. If it's a good movie, it doesn't really matter, right? I think one of the coolest storm movies, I don't care what anybody says, was and I will call it a storm movie, what was it? Was it called 2012? There was 2012 and there was another movie like it. Oh, The Day After Tomorrow. That's what it was. Also love the South Park, when they made fun of that. The day before the day after tomorrow? Oh my God. That's today. We should have listened. We should have listened. If you know, you know. Happy Canada Day. Forgot to say that. Happy Canada Day to my Canadian friends, or as I like to call it, Happy America's Hat Day. We get to throw you in the wash. For once. You've gotten a little bit sweaty. You got the sweat stains. You know, looking, you know, they're basically salt stains, salt and sweat, you know, on the hat. We had to throw you in the wash and wash you up and air dry you out for a day. And now you're all good. Now you're all good. And you're welcome. That's all I got to say to Canada. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have a country. Love my Canadian friends. I'm from Hawaii. I used to go to the beach all the time. Man, I wish I lived anywhere near a beach. Funny how I named myself Lunar Beaches Crypto, right? He thinks I need this thing called sleep. I don't know what he's talking about. Well, you see, sleep is a deity. That's another, if you know, you know. Blame Canada, blame Canada. Total market took a little bit of a dip with Bitcoin, of course. Total 2, altcoin market, also took a little bit of a dip, but we are getting a bit. Is this going to turn into a running flat? Oh, running flat. When you come up and you break the high, and then you come down, but you do not break the low. Instead, price gets front run. The bulls front run the low, and then it takes off. So that is what I would be looking for on the total 2. We might start seeing some altcoins get moving here, to be quite frank. Be quite frank the tank. F Canada, I concur. Oh my gosh, how dare you? What do you have against Canada? We war fought y'all off. See, you don't even know. Go to sleep, JR. That's cool. Muscle was so so ghetto. We had projectors on plastic sheets with math doodles. First of all, how far back in the stream are you? Second of all, did I miss something in the chat? But yeah. I mean, yeah, I remember the projectors. School projectors I don't know why it says in the 90s, because we were still using these things when I was in high school. And I'm an 06, 07 graduate. Can I just paste that here? Yeah, this thing right here. Oh. That's the classic. That's the classic right there. Oh, what does this remind me of? What is that movie? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. If you already know, don't say it. Ah, there it is. All right, now try to think of it, okay? It's a robot movie from the 90s. We'll see if any of you guys know this classic. Office Space? Yeah, because that's totally a robot movie, Johnny December. What are you talking about? Johnny 5? Nope. Nope. Oh, lasers. Oh, Kelly got it. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Short Circuit. Short Circuit. The movie that actually made me cry as a kid. You got it. You got it. Short Circuit. Yeah, that movie actually made me cry as a kid. I think, spoiler alert, I think the robot dies, or at least dies for a minute. I don't really remember. I haven't watched it in quite some time. But yeah, Short Circuit, man. That was actually a movie I watched. I loved that movie. That tells you how much of a nerd I am. Very big into robots and science and all that stuff. WALL-E. I love WALL-E too, man. WALL-E's a great movie. Is it? Can you say a movie that won awards is underrated. I guess it's underrated for adults maybe, because it's like PG. Yep, dad joke. Oh man, so what a wild card Wednesday it has been. Adventures in babysitting. Johnny Five main character. Isn't that Wally? No, that wasn't Wally. Very similar though. You can tell who stole from who. There's your Wally. 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 Wait, what are y'all talking about? I need a Tesla bot ASAP. Ain't that right? Especially when you've got your fourth kid on the way. Luckily, we already have 2 teenagers, and they can take care of themselves for the most part. But have a toddler and a newborn. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Wally is Timu rendition. Short Circuit is boss. Wally jacked it. Wally looks like a short, like an Alexo Crypto version of Short Circuit. I should make fun of my friend when he's not here, but oh well. Thank you, all set. Oh man. Well, it was another successful Wildcard Wednesday. Let's go ahead and listen to if you want to stick around, guys, thank you for joining the stream. If you are new, Wildcard Wednesdays kind of just off the walls, kind of go all over the place, and very chat heavy on Wildcard Wednesdays. Trying to chat heavy a little heavy handed on the chat, but I do love you guys, and you guys help keep the show going. So I do appreciate each and every single last one of you for joining. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button. If you're watching us back, hit that like button. And yeah, join us in the Discord. Tell me what you need to know, what you want to learn. What are your struggles right now? Are you struggling with Fibonacci? Are you struggling with support and resistance? Are you struggling with market structure? Just hit me up in the trading group, and myself or someone else, one of the other traders in the group would be more than happy to help. But you got to get in there, and you got to ask questions. It only costs you a YouTube membership, which is only $5 a month. So check that out. Hit that join button down below and join the Piper Academy Discord. Don't forget to get you some Chart Prime, 45% off your first month, so you get to try it out for pretty cheap, and you'll also get a month's worth of teaching classes with the OC guy and Alexo Crypto. I believe that's just once a day, 1 hour a day, Monday through Friday. And yeah, but you know, I believe a lot of the stuff is recorded and uploaded, perhaps. You'll have to check that out. But yeah, LBC mindset days. I am struggling keeping up. Wait, we are all mad here. Wait, what are we talking about? We have a chatty good time. LBC mindset days. What do you mean by that? Mindset days? What does that mean? What does that mean? My ADHD-tism is like, what does that mean? I want to know. I want to know. I asked ChatGPT because of my recent ADHD diagnosis. I said, based on our interactions, because there's a lot of overlap between ADHD and autism, I asked ChatGPT. Of course, I need to talk to my psychiatrist about this. I'm not just going to listen to ChatGPT, but I asked ChatGPT. I said, based on everything that we've talked about, all of our conversations and all this stuff over the years, months, I've had it for several months now. Would you consider me to possibly? Do you think I could fall on the spectrum? And it was like, yeah, probably. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you for that. So I've been doing all kinds of freaking research into that, and there's a lot of stuff that kind of lines up, kind of freaks me out. I mean, it shouldn't freak me out, but it doesn't really freak me out. But it's just kind of like, wow, gone all these years, and I thought I was just doing normal people stuff, but apparently my brain doesn't think like a neurotypical person. I am neurodivergent. I'm special, y'all. We're on the spectrum. Or a segment. Wait, have a stream where you focus on positive training mindset. Oh, you're giving me a suggestion. Yes, don't do that in the live chats. I will not remember. Positive mindset. See, I kind of force it on myself to have a positive mindset. Positive mindset stream. I'm writing it down. Her Kelly. There we go. Shout out to you, Kelly. Thank you. Musk falls on some spectrum. Look at him. You'll be fine. I know I'm fine. It's a superpower from what I hear. My thing is like, I've got to figure out exactly how my brain works so that, because people have been able to figure out systems for, neurodivergent types, divergent types. So that helps them with their brain and how it works. So creating systems and stuff. This is why I often don't follow. I mean, it's also part of ADHD. It could just be the ADHD. I don't know. But, it's like me constantly bouncing from one idea to the next. That's why I have freaking Macro Monday and TA Tuesday, and I have them on the day before the freaking actual day. There's a whole other things. I don't like I don't like odd numbers. I only like even numbers. I don't like to step on tile a certain way. Like I have to step on it diagonally. I can't step on the grout. Or but it's more of like a game that I play in my head. But little quirks and stuff. But I'm also really fidgety. That's more ADHD, but really fidgety. When you go down the whole list, it's kind of it's almost exhausting how many of the. That's why I say I have a touch. I'm a high functioning adult. High functioning ADHD / maybe autistic. We'll see. We'll see after I talk to the psychiatrist. We'll see what they say. But that's not till the end of this month. And so you get to have this David, this LBC for another month. But once I get things really figured out up here, I have a feeling not only will I benefit, but everyone around me will benefit as well. We're going to do some crazy research because I'll be able to focus on what's ahead of me instead of hyper fixating on something over here, which takes my focus away from what I want to do and I need to do, like my LBC channel. I need to post videos on that. Every time I think about it, though, I'm like, ooh, I have an idea. I'm going to go record this video. And then I start overthinking it. And it gets mentally exhausting to the point to where I don't want to do it, because then I start to think that, you know, it's just not going to be right, or it's not going to be perfect. I have a very big issue with thinking that the video needs to be perfect, which is why I don't put a lot of videos out on the LBC channel. So that's all part of it, man. I'm trying to get myself better so that I can be better for not just myself, but my family and all of you as well. But anyways, I after that tangent, I do appreciate each and every single last one of you, and yeah, I can't. I enjoy sharing my life, myself, and my journey with you, and hopefully I can show people that, you know, there's a way to get through it and to trade with it and to become a sniper assassin with it. Although it does say, because you kind of freak out on have, you know, intense emotional moments like burst, that it's probably best that if you're neurodivergent that you don't scalp, and it's probably better that you swing trade. But I prefer it. It was actually kind of like, I mean, you could do either or, but you gotta be very strict on your system when it comes to scalping, if you are neurodivergent. So, but anyways, mad love, everybody. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you for joining. Let's just do the alumni song tonight. And then yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to come back to the channel for Good Morning Crypto in the morning with BC Port Corp, the morning market report with the Army Piper and the OC guy, and then the OC guy later in the evening for trading with OC. I think he's only got 1 or 2 of those left, and then he's done with that series. So make sure you go give him a shout out. Man, I meant to do this earlier. BC Port Corp is doing a giveaway tomorrow. Go to his morning stream tomorrow and comment in the comment section, not in the chat, but in the comment section, Bitcoin equals freedom. I think that's what he said. Hold on, let me look it up. Dang, I should have mentioned this earlier. But go ahead and go to BC Port Corp's stream tomorrow morning for the 4th. Comments on Wednesday morning's video. Comment on Wednesday morning's video with BTC equals freedom. So do that. He's going to do a 4th of July giveaway. And yeah, shout out to BC Port Corp for doing a giveaway for the alumni. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this show out and play the alumni song, and I will catch you all tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep, and I'll see you then. Mad love. Peace out. God bless. Bye. Trade dreams on the cocoa fate, staring at the charts while the world gets late. 808s hit like a comet through the dark. Every fib line's like a glow in the park. Alice did your G, mod queen divine. She called the ship before it even hits the line. Army Piper
charts cooked with 100% intent. We in the madhouse, stars in our sight, trading constellations every single night. From the bottom we rose, now we chart like gods. Celestial moves with the squad at odds. 808s boom while the trend line bends. We don't chase bucks, we transcend. It's cosmic entries, divine exits. Markets after dark where the truth gets lit. Jay on the shadow, slipping through the zone. Ninja on the block, never moving alone. Buck digging deep in the digital minds. Loose cannon with precision, yeah, he read them signs. Frank the tank bringing vibes and heat. Talk slick, but his charts don't miss a beat. Jesus saves 7, praying with the light. Faith in the levels, trust in the fight. Melissa hold the legacy down. LBC, so she wear that crown. All set, beaming high vibe praise, while heart throw horns through the gamma waves. We in the madhouse, stars in our sight, trading constellations every single night. From the bottom we rose, now we chart like gods. Celestial moves with the squad at odds. 808s boom while the trend line bends. We don't chase bumps, we transcend. It's cosmic entries, divine exits. Markets after dark where the truth gets lit. So if you hear that tone in the void at night, that's not an echo. That's us. Still here. Still mad.
Midnight strikes, the shadows clips. We ain't on scripts, we glitch the list. Alumni deep, we don't resist. We crash the game, then raise the fist. Volatility's a symphony, maybe a bandage with a symmetry. Polyrhythms and the prophecy, we chart chaos like a currency. No blueprint, we live off pivot. Unseen hands, we bend and flip it. Bitcoin breathing in the mist. Wildcard born, marked by the risk. We rise from the dark, no map, no name. Crash through the charts, ignite the flame. Unknown, untamed, can't lock us down. Wild cards ride where the world might drown. Can't stop now. We burn too loud. It's Wild Card Wednesday, flip the crown. Backdoor plays with the signal lost. Smoke in the mirror, we coin toss gods. You plan straight, we curve and cross. Time in the top when the ink is drawn. Sharp like hacks in the basement wires. We light trades up like gasoline fires. LBC in the madness wire. Crypto renegades never get tired. The system bends when we apply heat. Smart money wins, but we never retreat. We don't chase green, we bend the street. Spit truth for no market cheat. We rise from the dark, no map, no name. Crash through the charts, ignite the flame. Unknown, untamed, can't lock us down. Wild cards ride where the world might drown. Can't stop now. We burn too loud. It's Wild Card Wednesday, flip the crown. Media bandage cracks the time code. Off beats break every mold. We ain't just rebels, we're rhythm sold. In the eye of the storm with a future soul. With a forks, pick your fate. Alumni deep, never trade it safe. We draw charts with a blood of doubt, then moonwalk through a market drought. DH sharp, never play plain. We flip the game, then storm the lane. Unchained, unscarred, we bear no brand. We are the glitch in the master plan. We rise from the dark, no map, no name. Crash through the charts, ignite the flame. Unknown, untamed, can't lock us down. Wild cards ride where the world might drown. Can't stop now. We burn too loud. It's Wild Card Wednesday, flip the crown. Can't stop now. We burn too loud. We burn too loud. It's Wild Card Wednesday, flip the crown. We move like shadows in the static. No map, no cap, pure automatic. The market twitches, we cause a panic. Unpredictable, cold and cinematic. Jesus saved 77 in stealth. Melissa one love, all heart, all wealth. Alexandra G got the charts on melt. R.S. Miller got the rhythm felt. Heart with the heart, no strings attached. All set, locked in, pressure matched. Frank the tank, bringing the crash. This ain't luck, this is system hacked. We rise from code, from flame, from glitch. Crack the noise. norm, then flip the switch. No one knows what will ignite. Wildcard bloodline born to fight. Oh, we burn untamed. Oh, you can't name this game. Wildcard Wednesday, break the frame. The edge where silence screams. Buck got bounced like broken dreams. Piper pipes in with deeper schemes. BC pork cart flips whole regimes. Maybe a bandage bends the time. Polyrhythms lace the spine. We don't ask, we realign. OC guy with the slanted lines. Chart rank codes on our fingertips. We spit signals, break your scripts. Run on instinct, edge of cliffs. One wrong move and the whole thing shifts. We rise from code, from flame, from glitch. Crack the norm, then flip the switch. No one knows what will ignite. Wildcard bloodline born to fight. Oh, we burn untamed. Oh, you can't name this game. Wildcard Wednesday, break the frame. Hate random with precision scars. Moving like meteors through trading bars. Alumni flame in a world of sparks. We don't trend, we tear the charts. No rules, no leash, no end. We turn breakouts into bends. We don't hedge, we transcend. Where the wild cards walk, time bends. From the edge of doubt, we summon heat. Calculated chaos in every beat. You chase the trend, we are the beat. Wildcard Wednesday, never repeat. We rise from code, from flame, from glitch. Crack the norm, then flip the switch. No one knows what will ignite. Wildcard bloodline born to fight. Oh, we burn untamed. Oh, you can't name this game. Wildcard Wednesday, break the frame.
Thank you all. Mad love. Good night.